What is up, everybody? This is Random Sparks, and we are back in FS13 on the Idaho map, Soil Management and Growth Control Edition. Where we left off, we were in the midst of harvest, and we still are right now. We have the 2388 in the soybean field here, and he needs to be fueled up, so we're going to go ahead and get that underway here. And there's some other stuff going on as well, but we will get there soon enough. Let's see. Okay, we do have the spreader over there. He's spreading some lime. Much needed for the soil. Because if you haven't been with us for the last few episodes, you may not know that the soil condition is not very good. That is because of the pH levels. Not where it should be, unfortunately. But hopefully next growing season it will be a little bit better. And we're not in the right position here, are we? This will be fun. Remember last episode, or maybe the one before that, we had a little fun getting all maneuvered here with the fuel trailer. I don't know if it's just that I wasn't close enough or what. There we go. Alrighty, we can shut this guy off now. And we'll load. Okay, the course is all up and loaded. We will get the thresher where we need to go. And that needs to be down to 950 for soybeans and corn as well. Okay. Now, let's see. For the other combine, we'll just get them ready to go. And let's see, I need to unlock the load for the header, which coincidentally also does that. It also activates the auger. Nothing wrong with that though. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be taking care of the oats here with the 9230. And I will be leaving down some straw swaths so we can finally get some straw. And yeah, we definitely need that for some bedding for the livestock, as well as for the mixed ration. Get that a little bit in there. Alright, and why don't we turn that on, and then we'll just leave this guy here for now. And I think we can get this guy fired up. Okay, we are good. And that on, and then the header. Yeah, should be where we need to go then. Awesome, we are underway. And for the spreader, I think it needs to be filled. Yes, he does. And we have the F250 King Ranch right here. Let me get this guy fired up. Yeah, it looks like he just has a little bit left to do, or it looks like he actually has, for the most part, all of it. Okay, that's chopped straw actually. Let's take a look back here. Okay, I can see. I think we just have to get all just down to over here is all, but no biggie, we can still fill her up. Okay, and we should probably turn the tarp on for the tender here and head all the way down to where the 7120 is. But luckily we do have a somewhat direct route. It could cut across the field, but oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about driving over that stubble. Not that it would really affect us in game, but if we're playing somewhat realistically, well, I definitely wouldn't be going nearly 50 miles an hour on this road with a full seed tender. But oh well. Nobody's gonna complain, I hope. I like to think I play fairly realistically, to a point anyways. Obviously there's some things you can't quite do, and sometimes you just have to take a shortcut. Not all the time though, but once in a while. Alrighty, there we go. So we'll get this all filled up. And let's see, I need to activate the duels and weights on this guy. Oh, I guess I don't necessarily need to, but I like the way it looks either way, actually. Either or, no matter. It can haul the Verlin here just fine either way, but less compaction if you have the duels on. And there we go. Get this guy out of the way, and then we will continue on. Alrighty, I can just wrap this little bit up myself. And before I do that, I need to make sure to get this switched. We have to do that the last few times before I got started anyways. Alrighty, there we go. That is that. And next field we will be on will be this one. We're not going to get started off there yet though. We'll just get him up here and ready to go whenever the time comes to get it started. He will be ready. And seed tender, we can bring him over. Actually, we can just leave him here, and we will get the oat harvest underway. Okay, so get switched over here. That on, this on, and that should be it. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, cool. That is what we want there. Wasn't sure if I had the straw swath activated or not. Yeah, that's not in English there. Oh well, we managed, figured it out, just fine and dandy. I don't think this uses oat textures. I think this borrows textures from either wheat or barley, I think. Kind of looks like that anyways. Why don't we switch cameras? This does have another cam here. Let's take a look down there. I can't really see it. Doesn't quite look like oats though. Nice and quiet indoor cam here. That is courtesy of the indoor sound script. Seriously, just little things like that can really make the difference. So the indoor sound just makes it quieter when you switch to the inside camera, and that's just a little touch of realism. Definitely makes you feel a little bit more like you're in real life. Just a little bit though, because clearly we are in game here. Oops, need to switch over so I'm not harvesting grass. And man, oh geez, what are we doing? Crying out loud. Yeah, these oats seem especially orange. Maybe they are orange once they get to this growth stage, but I don't know, to me they just seem especially orange. But not that all the modded textures are always very accurate. For instance, I feel like Giants doesn't quite get canola right. Not that I've seen it in person, but I think I have seen a video of canola harvest, and I feel like their textures aren't quite accurate. I guess it could depend on the variety of canola. I don't know how much variation there is, if there's even much at all between the different kinds of canola. I don't even know if there are different kinds, but I guess I would assume there are. There's different varieties of corn you can get, different varieties of all different kinds of crops, but I don't know. I guess if we grew canola here, I definitely would know for sure, but we do not. I don't even know where the nearest place where they grow canola is. See, all you really see around here is corn and soybeans, and that's a lot of the Midwest for the most part. Alrighty. Man, that straw swath extends pretty far out. I suppose that makes sense, yeah. Makes sense to me. Not that I like it, but I guess engineering wise it makes sense that it'd take a while for that all to get out. Yeah, we don't we don't grow wheat, oats, or anything with any kind of straw. Just soybeans and corn here. So we don't do any swathing at all. That's any swaths we get is alfalfa and grass, and we just mow that. We don't need to. I don't see why you take a combine to that. That makes no sense. Why that popped in my head is beyond me. Actually, come to think of it, I think there's a small wheat field just north of here and south of the next town up. I may be mistaken in what that is, but I feel like it is wheat. I'm not sure. But I think, from what I remember, they cut it into swaths and then they harvest it, so they have like the grass pickup on the combine. Well, the windrow pickup on the combine. They wouldn't use that for grass on there, but you don't see that much at all around here. That's the only time I've seen that in person at all. And heck, it was just driving by actually. That would have been last fall about. I'm not completely sure, but I'd imagine so. Otherwise, the only other wheat fields I've seen would have been just south of North Dakota. That's as far up north as I've gotten. Would be just right along the border of North Dakota. And yeah, that's when you start seeing more wheat. But otherwise, yeah, it's still the corn and soybeans, as far as I know. But anyways, we need to. Let's see. Did I get the? Yes, I did get the 2388 rolling. I wonder how full he's got. I actually have my display up here. Why don't we take a look? It's at 13%. All right. We're actually getting a fair bit of oats here, a little higher yielding than maybe I originally thought. And it's extreme acidity still, so definitely not as good as we could be getting, that's for sure. But man, you gotta enjoy this view here. Why? Okay, this makes me laugh. The sun's over there, but we're getting the lighting on this side. Yeah, you can see the shadows more on this side than the other. That's funny. I think it's quite hilarious. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's get a headland row going on here. We'll do one or two. We'll see. But yeah, I want to be able to actually turn around. It'll make for some interesting bailing, but she'll do just fine. I feel like I am not using that barn over there to its fullest. All I have is my feeding equipment in there. It's just two pieces of machinery. The let's see, the straw blower and the feeder wagon, the mixer wagon actually, although it does feed as well, so I guess you could call it either a feeder or a mixer, but it is actually a mixer. Alright, this guy turned around, hopefully without hitting trees. That's alright if you take it through some bushes. That shouldn't hurt anything too much. Alright. I don't think the 2388 will finish before we're done here, so I'm gonna need something to dump into. Oh joy. I guess I could take the other Peterbilt that's hooked onto the trailers we're using for silage and sugar beets. I could just unload into that. It's an end dump. I think it's the default, one of the default trailers for the semi, if I'm not mistaken. So we can unload into that once we get there. Alrighty, now we can start going back and forth since we have plenty of room to turn around up here. It just always bothered me. I used to just go through the fence, and I really don't want to do that because reasons and because science. So if you want to dispute that, leave that in the comments. But that is my reasoning for a lot of things. I just respond with because reasons and because science. And oftentimes I get either a chuckle or a blank stare like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know. I'm fine with either one because it's funny. Whether you get the blank stare or the chuckle, it's funny either way. I will tell you that. So make sure to use that whenever you are asked why you did something or why something is. Because science. Or because reasons. Either or. Fantastic responses from that will be had. See, I used that several times on my friends back in school. I think I mostly got blank stares from them, to be honest. And then let's see, when I first said that to my family, they gave me the laugh, so I guess they're the better audience. Yeah, my friends suck. No, I'm just kidding. They're awesome friends. Can't wait to go back to school, actually, and it's not even July yet. I'm not saying that I'm ready to go back, but it'll be exciting to see them again. Actually, next month, my buddy Hunter, he says, from what I hear, he wants to come down, and he was a special guest on one of my episodes from Manchester. I'm not completely sure which episode that was, but he was on there. Maybe when he's back, I'll record another episode, and he can join in. Not that we'd be doing multiplayer or anything, because we didn't do that last time, but just pitching in on some commentary. We had some good laughs. That was when let's see, I had the Wilson trailer. Yeah, we were hauling in some grain to the elevator, and that thing is not quite perfect in game. Like, the physics just, it was terrible. And it was jackknifing on us. Like, the trailer was actually sliding forward. Like, it wasn't because I was turning. Well, I mean, I guess I was turning, but it was just around a curve, and I think I was slowing down, and the trailer just comes up and just whips the front end. It was crazy. That was most certainly an awesome FS moment right there. Totally realistic. Yeah, no, that wasn't realistic at all. I was not serious there. But it was funny, though. Gave me a laugh. Yeah, I know Hunter was laughing his ass off. That was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually check in on the 2388. See how he's doing. Yeah, we still got a ways to go, don't we? I mean, not like a whole lot, but like still quite a bit for this wee bitty header. Yeah, that's quite a few passes there. Otherwise, well, I guess not a whole lot, but yet a lot at the same time. And I do not want to get the 7120 rolling until the combine is out of here, because this guy just goes fast. We can cover a lot of ground with this. Unfortunately, it does empty out pretty fast too, so I mean that slows you down, I suppose. Alrighty. Onward we go. Holy crap, it's already been 20 minutes. My time flies when you're playing FS. I do enjoy this side of FS though. You know what, we can go just a little bit longer. I don't see why not. I enjoy my time doing the harvest stuff. Actually, pretty much anything in FS. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it can get kind of boring. That's typically when I'm just doing one thing at a time, like I don't know, when I was cutting the hay, baling the hay. I don't have anything else going on here, but hopefully that will change. I do want to buy a second planter so we can get those two things going on at the same time. Otherwise, when it comes hay time, I don't know what else we could do. Well, we could haul in some grain. We can get some courses set up, have the trucks do some automatic loading. Not that we have much to move this time around because the low yields. But once that's all fixed up, then we'll have plenty to haul in, and that will be all jolly good fun. Alrighty. I like this view. This is a nice view. And also you can look directly down into the grain tank. Wow, we've got a little off there, didn't we? Yeah, you can see how much we have in the grain tank there. And oh, those grain planes though. Not quite perfect, but I'm not complaining. Still good to me. 50%, yeah, this is definitely higher yielding than soybeans, I will tell you what. And I wouldn't know if that's realistic or not because we do not grow oats for the grain here. Oh, heck, years ago, many years ago, I think it was before I was born, we used to grow oats for hay, but we don't do that anymore. It's just mainly alfalfa and there's some grass as well. And that does it just fine. I imagine we switched to alfalfa because, I mean, higher protein. From what I know, it's supposed to be higher protein, so you give that to your livestock and fatten them right up. Yeah, I know a lot of farms they put them into pellets. We don't do that here. We just keep them as bales. I don't even know if there's a pellet mill anywhere around here. Maybe there is, but not that I know of. Okay, let's actually... it doesn't really matter what view we're in. I wonder if we'll finish up the field by the time I decide we need to finish up the video. We'll see. I will say that sometimes it is hard to think of stuff to talk about, especially in single player, that is for sure. If I had a buddy to work on in multiplayer, I'd be alright. But unfortunately, here at home, multiplayer isn't the best option. There is somebody I've been meaning to try it with, but I probably wouldn't do any commentary because, well, we don't have Wi-Fi, so I have to go up and plug into Ethernet cable that we have hooked up onto our internet. Don't ask me why. It's just completely up to my dad. But when we get back to school, hopefully, I definitely will have my new PC by then, so we can get some higher quality videos out, and we'll even get some more montages. But I am hoping to try some multiplayer when we get there. And honestly, back at school, internet isn't the best there either. And that's mostly because, actually, the internet's not bad. It's just that every once in a while it'll boot you off. And you're just disconnected, and it's frustrating. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all. Sometimes it happens frequently. Sometimes it's in between. Just not the best. And I guess there are days where it can actually just be kind of bad. It may not necessarily drop out like that, but the speed will definitely decrease. But that's just if like everybody's on their devices and whatnot, using up all the bandwidth. I know I'm definitely one to blame for using bandwidth, mostly just uploading videos, downloading mods, and maybe I'll even have Netflix going on at the same time, and that is definitely an internet hog. I do apologize, neighbors, for that, but oh well, deal with it. I do what I want. Unless, of course, the internet's down, in which case I don't do what I want. I sit there and I basically cry. No, I don't cry. I might as well be, though, because that would be something to do. Yeah, it doesn't get that bad, actually. If the internet does decide to take a crap on me, I'll just call up my friends. Because typically, if it happens where I'm at, it'll be happening where they're at, too. Even though we're in different buildings. I mean, the buildings do have independent internet. I mean, technically, but technically not. But anyways, I think I am going to call it here for the episode. It's been 25 minutes by the time I'm done with my outro. It'll probably be 30 minutes because I take a long time, as you can tell by my continuous rambling right now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, it is much appreciated if you enjoyed the video. Do hit that like button. That is much appreciated. Wow, I say much appreciated a lot. I do appreciate you guys. You're awesome. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to do so. So then you'll be updated on the latest channel videos and any updates that may occur. If there's anything you want to say, just leave that in the comments. I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. Uploads are every Friday, Saturday, Sunday at noon Central Standard Time. So once again, guys, thank you for watching and have an awesome day. We'll see you next time.